Greetings people, welcome back to some nice Hatoful boyfriend holiday star. We're trying to find out what's going on with these Christmas tree thieves. I'm Local Pigeon, this is my boyfriend Ryota. We're a couple, we're playing private detectives here. We'll sort out the mystery, I'm sure. Anyway, right on time, yes indeed. I knew it was a good idea to ask you along. Damn right it was, bitch. The stolen trees were of little value, we have already sent away for new ones. Do you think you could wait a little before setting them up? Thieves might come back. True, but Christmas is almost here. If not now, when would we put them out? Christmas trees are just so much rubbish once it's the 26th. They're not rubbish! You can use them every year! Were there any witnesses? The trees were in a blind spot between security cameras, so alas, we have nothing. Too busy staring down your own noses to look out the window, were you? I hope I never see you here again, young lady. Wow, that was a disappointment. About all we found out is that the thieves aim for trees placed in vulnerable spots outside. Maybe we should leave. Ooh, decisions. Leave the store. Stop at the furniture section or clothing section? Why not? Let's look at some furniture. Wow, what a bed! I'm not sure this would even fit inside my house. What kind of mansions do the high society live in? There are humidifiers, hot water bottles and other thermal frivolities lined up nearby. Winter goods are awfully fancy. Maybe I should indulge in something a bonfire alone just doesn't say decadent. Hey local, look over there. A disturbingly familiar quail is fast asleep on a display bed. Sir, you can't just crash at a department store. It's the teacher, right? You're grown up now. You need to take care of yourself. Ah. Oh, if it isn't Pigeon and Kara. What is it? Did you want to talk about career plans? Are you fully awake, sir? We're not at school. Oh, good heavens, so we aren't. You might have been here until closing time if we hadn't happened by. Oh yes, it's been so cold recently. I was thinking maybe I should buy a new bed. It does get very chilly after dark. Make sure not to catch cold, you two. Mr. Nanaki crawls out of the bed and wobbles off towards a table covered in wool blankets of various dimensions. Blankets. I bet my Casio Mini he'd fall asleep on that too. There's nothing more to find here, let's look somewhere else. Oh, what about the clothing section? The thieves have gotten onto the news. If we ask around, we should find some eyewitnesses. Sounds good. Yeah. Oh my goodness, always. What? Huh? Some glass object, splinters of a monumental crash behind us as we make for the exit. I turn around and... oh my goodness, what the fudge? Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! What are those? They look a little like doves, but not really. Why they got, like, penis noses? That's my question. Are they... maybe they are doves. In any case, a pair of bizarre white creatures are bludgeoning themselves against a number of glass Christmas trees and reindeer. What are those? Are they doves? I'm not sure. I've never seen anything like them. They have penis noses. Merry Christmas! Merry Christmas! The creatures frolic through the Christmas display like fuzzy wrecking balls, leaving behind nothing but broken glass and lost profits. Isn't that a band? Lost Profits? There, the white children. Fucking hell, this game suddenly got racist. Oh dear, that's no good. Or what, they don't allow white children in their store? What is this shit? You two? Where are your parents? Merry Christmas! In any case, I have to take you to the employees' lounge. I wonder if they're the Christmas tree thieves. Society just have rules. High society, that is. Merry Christmas? The creatures trail dejectedly after the security guard. What were those? I can't believe people let their kids run loose like that. I'd love to see the parents' faces when they get billed. I guess Christmas gets everyone pretty excited. Sort of like demons which rampage during the full moon. Yeah, equally as exciting as Christmas. A fine simile. Mariota and I spent some time asking around town, but no one had ever caught sight of the thieves. Apparently trees aren't just being stolen from outside, but from inside houses as well. If only we knew what the culprits looked like. Yeah. Okay. Do I press X? Apparently I do. Kenzabalo, thank you for your efforts. We searched around where we had the tree, but we couldn't find any clues. I'm sorry, Mr. Urushiara. You didn't see them either, Mr. Urushiara? Correct. By the time Mr. Carrara and I got outside, the tree was already gone. That said, was there something else? Please look at this. Mr. Rabu sent it to me a few minutes ago. We have a clue. Mr. Urushiara offers his cell phone, mobile phone. A smartphone, fancy! What the fudge is going on here? Oh, it's a picture. It's definitely those little shits, wasn't it, from the store? Look at them. Same sort of shape, I'd say. Peculiar indeed. You mean those shadows are? Mr. Rabu said he took it just before he was rendered unconscious. Suspicious shadows carrying away the tree. They must be the culprits. Those silhouettes look awfully familiar, but maybe it's just my imagination. It's the penis noses. Probably nothing. I wouldn't have gotten this far in the vicious food chain if I worried about little things like that. There are two of them then. They're awfully small, though it's a little hard to see in this picture. Mr. Rabu has always been one for strange local phones, so it would seem that the resolution is not particularly high. That does seem like him. This will help us a lot, Mr. Urushihara. Thanks, Mr. Rabu, for this too. For us too, yeah. How is he doing right now? Azami is taking care of him. Rabu always seems a little bit incapable, or like he's in subtly bad position. Sort of like he's always stuck being a background character. It's not much, but we found a clue. We'll pick up the trail tomorrow morning. Later that evening, at St. Pigeonations. Pigeonations? Salutations, Mr. Wong. It is rather chilly tonight, isn't it? You're still here, Sasaki Yuhara? If you're still here, Sasaki Yuhara, haven't you been instructed to leave with the other students, accepting emergencies? There is a little something going on, actually, aside from the usual. And what would that be? There have been orders to investigate the Christmas thieves. High priority. Oh, he's a member of like some secret society thing, isn't he? Like the FBI for pigeons. That's not quite secret, but yeah. It's like undercover FBI for pigeons, I think. That's the string of thefts involving Christmas trees, isn't it? No fucking shit. It's not as... oh, this music though. It's not as if they're growing legs and walking away after all. And it's a little hard to imagine them spontaneously disappearing. And what is a night of sexy and luxurious discussion of sweet holiday love without a sparkling tree? Wow. I wonder if they have a Valentine's like holiday style, because like you have different holidays, I guess. Like the first one's Christmas, the other's a lockdown at the minute. I'm quite happy to take up the job to defend everything the ladies and gentlemen of the town have worked so hard to prepare for this special season. You certainly seem eager enough. It's good to have a little zeal, but don't go letting your guard down just because the case in question is completely idiotic. We never know who may have laid traps for us where. Roger that. I'll carve it into my pigeon heart, Mr. Wan. I'll go take a look at a few things then. There's a tree here on campus after all. First I've heard of it. Where's it set up? In the student council room. You can see it from the grounds. Sequoia must want to show off with his big, fine, all-natural tree. He doesn't let any birdie touch it, but you can always see it in his window. It's really quite childish. Nothing wrong with a little vanity while he's still young. To a point at least. Anyway, I'll go take a look at the council room and then head into town. I'll send my report to HQ later. Adio. The Christmas thieves. Stealing the town's festivity is hardly an admirable pursuit, or admirable. I suppose I'll see if I can rustle up any gadgets to give Sasaki a hand. The council room certainly has gotten some fancy renovations since Sequoia arrived. But this is him I'm dealing with. It'll look like sneaking in is going to be hard, but knowing him, he'll have overlooked something obvious. Oh my, it's the thieves? What was that? Bah, this could be bad. I smell explosives. What? It's cold, really cold. The morning air this time of year is dangerous indeed. It makes my nose hurt. The birds are all in full winter plumage. I wonder if it's like wearing a down comforter so everywhere. I wish I had winter plumage. Sadly, my skin is as bare and tender as my heart, so I may as well hurry up and get to school. There's an awful lot of activity on the grounds today. A crowd of birds is milling around the side of the building. Stay calm, everyone. It may be dangerous, so don't get too close. Let's make sure nobody gets hurt, alright? Mr. Nanaki, what's happened? It must be bad, if you're up and about and wide awake at this time of day. Oh, good morning, Pigeon. Well, it looks like the thieves broke in, I suppose. The thieves? Could he mean... That's right, the Christmas thieves. Apparently, they broke in last night. It seems they took the tree from the student council room. Nice work, Sequoia. Nice flag retrieval. But Sequoia looked so self-satisfied when he was talking about his perfect security. What happened? Well, look up. Up? As in, up at the council room? Whoa. The council room's window, or rather its wall, is blasted open. Blasted. Wow, they're not just thieves now. I bet they had to break at least 5 more laws to pull that off. They certainly do seem to want Christmas trees. They would have been better off just asking him, though. Huh? The tree was placed near that window, right? If they broke in like this... I let my gaze drop as I was lost in thought, and I see something white on the ground. It's extremely hard to tell with it mixed in with the broken glass and bits of plaster. It looks like some sort of fur. Another clue, chaps. It's not a feather. It looks like something that came off of a stuffed animal. Maybe some sort of mammal? But I'm the only mammal in the school. This could be a valuable clue. Standing here won't help me find anything out, though. I need to get Sequoia to tell me exactly what happened. I might as well check a few other things along the way. Where to first? What's my options then? I still get council room. Have a look about. Yeah, fuck the library for now. The council room is wrapped in an unusually serious atmosphere. As if a robbery went enough, there was even a bombing. Out of those two, the latter is almost certainly the more worrying. Local. And on that lovely note, we're going to end the episode indeed. To the pip.